Alrighty guys, part 2 on the YFM 200. So tonight, as we watch in the video, it idled high again, or still idled high, so now I'm gonna take the old carb out, I'll put the new one in, and then see if that happens to do anything. Right off the bat, I see that we have a pin missing in here, and the new one has pins. And like right there, there's a missing piece. Right there, there's not. I don't know if it's just because it's a newer carb, or if it's just actually missing the piece. Yeah, that's missing. So we're gonna slap it on, I guess. See what happens. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna have to get the old throttle off and get the new throttle on, and then I'll have to get the new choke on too, because you can't have the stock one in there. So I will put that together and then we'll go from there. All right, so that was very, very easy to get out. That little piece right there sits into the bottom of right here. It sits down in there, and then all you have to do is get slack on the cable to lift the little knob out of here, and then you pull it out, and then everything, the spring, seal, everything comes with it. So pretty easy. All right, got the new throttle installed. Easy squeezy. So everything works. Now I just gotta pop the choke cable off, which will be about the same thing. Just get slack in the cable so that little piece right there can pop out, and then should be easy deal. Super easy if preschooler could do it. Like I said, you just gotta give it some slack so that little knob right there can pop out of that hole, and then you can thread the thing up. But put the choke on, pulse cable. So now all I gotta do, why isn't it releasing? There we go. All I gotta do is throw the new carb on, and then I'll give you, I don't know if I'll be able to start it up tonight, but we'll see, you never know. Alright, so they give you these little new prongs right here, and they don't give you any spots to actually screw them in, because that's your only spot right there. So you just gotta grab a little needle nose and wrench on them, get a tight grip. They give you the O-ring, which is nice, and then comes with another thing. I think that it goes somewhere down here. Not sure, but we're gonna throw this on. That's just a float bowl, but we're gonna slap this on. And then, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or tomorrow, but I'll start it up and hopefully it works. Alright, so right now I'm doing a little hillbilly bush fix, because the old carb right here has a bigger fuel intake hole than the new carb. The new carb has a very tiny fuel intake hole. So I'm gonna get the old line so it can go from the valve super glued to the new line, so there should be no leakage right there, and then it should flow good coming out of here. So once we do that, I'll put it on, run fuel through it, and then see what happens. But until that dries, we'll never know. Alright, so we had to trim a lot off because it would have been too long with all of this fuel line plus that. So this piece right here has a really nice fit on here. Has a really nice fit, actually. And then
what are you doing?
Over here we have another good fit. So once we get that on, I'll run some fuel through it, and then we'll see if it leaks or not. Alright, so hooked up the fuel line, got the full carb hooked up.
I know, but you're just selling it.
So now I'm gonna turn the fuel on, see if we got a leak right here. Yep, that's a big old leak. So get that patched up, and then I'll come back. Alright, so we had to do some jimmy rigging with some hose clamps and a fitting, and finally got the gas leak figured out. So I guess we'll give it a start. Got the new carb on with everything. We'll see how it works. Not really the answer I was hoping for. Probably gonna take this back plastic off now. Look in the air box, see if there's air filter problems or if there's leaks somewhere else that I can't see. I'm gonna try to get it figured out, but I don't know how it's gonna go. So we found that the cable, this ball was on the outside right here, which is a bit of a stinky because it's stretching the cable way tighter than it needs to be. So we had to adjust the cable, get it back in the hole, and I think that's our problem. So first I had problems with that. It was sitting on that side, which was a tight throttle, and it was getting stuck wide open. This thing has been a world of weird, crazy weirdness. It's just weird. So we had to take nuts out of here to shorten the throttle cable. It's almost like the cable got shorter, even though it can't. It's physically impossible. But we got it all fixed. Turn it on. Idles phenomenally. I couldn't be more proud with the help of Jerome and my dad. Otherwise, it wouldn't be done possible because I wouldn't have figured all that stuff out by myself. But great way to end the vlog. Next project will be that beast back there. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but probably in the near future. Stay tuned. Thanks.